Alright, so we're going to break down a couple of things that I would do when it comes to making the sign that you brought to my attention. Let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm going to make a couple of things here. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with... Alright, we're going to start off with a sign here. I'm just going to go ahead and choose something ridiculous like this. Alright. For instance, Bob is a fish. You know what? I don't like this font. Let's go with something different. That one's already has slots. We don't want to make it simple on ourselves. We're just going to go with this one. Alright, so we're going to do a couple of things. And, fish, ooh, fish mart. Fish market. There we go. And we're going to turn that into another sign here. Similar, but we're going to use this one here. Alright, fish market, and I use that with the same font. Okay, Bob is a fish, fish market. I like that. Alright, let's take a hold here, and this is what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is this is going to be the base of my sign here. I'm going to make a make an arch here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my circle tool, and I'm just going to go 150, 180. And make myself a little bit of a half circle here. I know it's difficult to see, and I'm actually going to change that up here so that we can actually see what's going on. Okay. Let's say I want to do a sign like this. A couple of different ways I could do this. I don't entirely know what you have in plan, but we're going to go ahead and make something that looks like this. Alright, and I'm just going to select this, select the circle, go path, object to path. I input on path. Okay, cool. Except this, I want to rotate. Oh, nope. Oops, I meant to rotate this one a bit. Okay, and I'm going to take this text, turn it into path, and then use this. Alright, cool. So Bob is a fish, fish market, and I'm just going to put this underneath here, for example. And we'll go, I'll make sure that Bob is a fish is sort of intersecting this shape that I have. 1 and 2. If I actually were to take and let's just drop this a little bit further onto what we're doing here. Alright. Select on Bob as a fish, hold shift, path, union. Oops. Path, object to path, path, union. No. If you not want to join, path, object to path, path, union. That's probably what I'm doing wrong. Alright, I'm going to take all my letters again with this. Path, union. There we go. Remove fill, stroke paint. Awesome. Now I have Bob as a fish attached to this sign. You know, I sort of like that. Alright, let's talk about fish market. Here's another fun way to do fish market. Now, fish market, we can just attach to the bottom. Here's a terrible way to do this, but this would not a terrible way to do this, but here is one way to do this. Path, object to path, hold shift. We're going to make sure we remove fill, add stroke, path, union. Oof. Except we need to be in that. All of it has to be highlighted. And we go path union. Perfect. Now it's connected. Now we have a fun little arched fish sign. But maybe that's not exactly what you want. And let's talk about other ways to do this. All right, so let's say, for instance, that... All right. I'm just going to pop one of these bad boys on the middle here. Actually, Control-C, path, dynamic offset, and boom. Alright. Let's say that this was my sign. Perfect. Let's say I was making a sign like this. I'm going to take my text, all of my letters here, and we're going to do the same thing that I did before. And go path union. Awesome. Remove fill, add stroke. Awesome. But what if I want the letters to stick together and stay in the center? Let's say, for instance, that I had a couple of, I don't know. Oops. A circle or a couple of circles or something small or some design that I have. Oh, get back here. You know, what if I had a circle in this corner? And I'm just using this as a poor example here, but you'll get my drift. So let's just say 1, 2. Just gonna path union these on here. Awesome. Okay, now Bob's Fish Market here, what we can do instead is, I haven't turned this into a vector yet. I'm just gonna go path, object to path, object ungroup. Forgive me if this is a little bit fast here. And I'm just gonna take my letters first, remove the, I'm gonna increase stroke and do stroke paint and zero fill. Awesome. And what I'm going to do instead here is essentially, all right, overlap all these little designs here. And you can decide exactly how you want to make that happen. I'm just using a generic idea of, hey, we're going to connect things because connected things look cool. And okay, so I'm going to overlap all of these, and I'm going to select all of them. Path union them together. Let's see what it does. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll take them, they should all be connected, and take them all, and we'll go like this. And connect them to this outside shape. And now the fish market is a part of this sign, and since all of these letters are connected together the way that they are, oh, that doesn't look pretty. I'm able to make this and turn this into a huge sign. Again, this is a way to do it, but it's a fun way to put these pieces together, and all we're doing is stacking and joining, stacking and joining, stacking and joining, to create these intricate pieces that, while they look difficult, are not as crazy difficult as you would expect, because it's just a matter of layering and layering and layering and union, path, path, union, path, path, union, over and over to make this uniquely, seemingly complicated. Now this is a not as complicated shape. So give that a shot. Take a look at this example, just my thought process throughout it. This is how I would approach it.